Hello, welcome to I'm the Monad Tarot. Let's ring our bell. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members as well as new subscribers. I appreciate your support. Become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members only videos. Currently, I'm conducting an 8-week course on the healing of the chakras. We are about to begin week 5. If you are interested, become a member at the $5.99 level. All right, I will be doing your reading here. This is an early access collective reading. I'll be doing your reading here from the Horror Tarot. Let me get some good shuffles in and we will begin your reading. Be a nice three-way split. This is from the Horror Tarot, if I didn't say it. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. Okay, they may want to make a move, or they're thinking, okay? Someone is thinking about making a move, but I feel like if they want to take their time, okay? They're taking some time to think about this, okay? I feel like possibly seeing, as opposed to being impetuous and rushing in, they're taking some time to think about it, maybe going within, trying to figure out the best way to move towards something. I feel like they want to make a move toward you. They kind of want to say to you or assure you that they're not there to hurt you. They're not there to break your heart. They're not there to backstab you. They want to tell you that they're done with doing that type of thing. But see, this person has to be careful here because you are a high priestess. That's why they're taking some time to try to let me think about it now. Let me figure out how I can get in there and say this to, to collective. Okay, whatever it is they want to say. Okay, can't rush in, gotta think, gotta be strategic about it, okay? Because you are a high priestess and they know you're a high priestess, okay? Lord Jesus. I'm laughing because I heard the word village idiot and I heard it in the last reading, so this might be the same person, okay, who wants to do this, okay? But anyway, they know that you're a high priestess, they know that you're highly intuitive and you can pick up and spot their BS a mile away. Okay, so they're really taking some time to try and figure out how, okay, they can, they might actually be trying to take some time to learn themselves, okay, so that they can, be 100% conscious of what it is that they want to say to you without you picking up on their BS, okay. I don't know. This person, I just heard sexual immorality. This person may just want to try to come in and just stick it to you. Okay? All right. Just in sexual energy. Just give you some. Okay? Or get some or whatever. Just have sex. Okay. I'm hearing like that's all it's about. They don't really want nothing else. They don't want anything to do with you. And in all seriousness. They just want to screw. They just want to fuck. Okay. This person here, they see you as a high priestess, but at the same time, they don't want to give you the respect. Okay. I'm hearing that you've earned. Now, it ain't about whether you earned it with them or not with this person. This person doesn't even look worthy of your time nor space. Okay, but you've earned it somewhere along the lines. Okay, I feel like you're a very focused person as well. All right, but they don't want to. They just don't want to give you the respect. So that's why it ain't about they want to come in and make love. No, they want to come in and just screw. I heard screw your top off. Okay. So they might try to, what they may try to do here is just try to act like, they want to work with you. Let's work together. Okay. This may be a King of Wands here in reverse. They might be a fire sign. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be. Okay. This person is ignorant. And this ain't nobody you would work with, no way, because they're in reverse. It's a King of Wands and they're not a leader. They may try to act like, they're charismatic and whatever. Okay, they're none of those things here. This person is stuck. They're in some kind of, and maybe what they stuck in is this whole thing of just trying to tear you down or trying to prove that you don't deserve, that you're not worthy of their respect. But see, this is a them issue. Okay. I mean, you're probably not even thinking about this person and saying to them, you got to respect me. I mean, my God, this is them. This is the world and realm and mess they're in. And I'm also hearing mess they've made for themselves. They just got to prove, okay, that you are not who you say you are. Okay. But do you even say that you're anything, or do you just live your life and it shines through? Cat and mouse game, I'm hearing, this person, I don't know what you do or anything like that, okay, or how you are in any kind of relation to this person, but they think it's some kind of game. They think you're playing some cat and mouse game with them. I'm hearing that you are not even interested with this Four of Wands, but you're not interested in this person. Okay, you don't want to have sex with this person. You don't want to work with this person. You don't want nothing with this person. Like I said, with the Star in reverse and this Empress in reverse here, they know that you're highly intuitive. I'm hearing they know that you're a star. Okay. They just don't want to. They want to prove to themselves that you are not. They want to prove to themselves, okay, that you're not an Empress upright. That you're just as raggedy and low down, okay, as everybody else out there. That you're not, or as them. That you're not these things. You're not profitable. Okay? You don't have anything, all right, to show for anything. You don't have any worth. You're not special. This is how they, and they want to prove this by, I guess they feel like if they have sex with you or just screw your brains off, or, that will prove that you're none of these things. Okay. Marginal, I'm hearing at best. Okay. It's like it doesn't matter how they come to you. Again, I feel like you going to stand your ground against this person. I mean, will you even have a conversation with this person? In their mind, they think you will. They think that you're going to be open to them. Especially if they want you to say something to you about, let's work together, let's, be friends, let's talk or whatever. Okay. But I feel like you're standing your ground here. Not just against this person, just in your life. Like I said, you may not even think about this person one way or the other, but they want you to so bad, honey. They want you to think about them. They want you to look at them. They want you to, it's almost like validate them, but at the same time, they got this thing where you ain't nobody. You're not no, you may be intuitive, but that's all. That's all that you are. And they may try to, come in with this Knight of Cups energy. Okay, act like they care about you. Okay. This person probably wouldn't even, take you out on no date or nothing. They just want to try to, I don't know, Maybe they think if they say to you, let's work together, let's do this together, let's be friends, us, whatever it is, that you're just going to drop your drawers and lose all your shit. They think that that little bit of shit that they can say to you will weaken you. Okay. Let's keep going. They don't realize that, you're not naive. Okay, you're not childlike. That you do take responsibility for your life and who you are. Okay. Again, they don't want to believe that. They don't want to believe that you, again, are who you are. It ain't about who you say you are. They just don't want to believe that you are who you are. You work with everybody else. Okay, what's so special or great about you? Okay, but this is not anything for you to prove to this person. See, they may think that you don't have anything, okay, on the materialistic realm. Okay, and maybe you don't have a lot. Maybe, maybe you don't have as much as this person. So I think that they think that is why you would be open to, with this Three of Pentacles up here, why you would be open to, connecting with them, working with them. Okay, possibly because they have more than you do financially. This person is just going to lie. This person is going to lie to you, and this person is a liar. And I'm here, and they don't have as much as they try to pretend to have. They don't have that much. I'm here, and this person has very little. Not that that matters to you. Okay, it might. But it's just like, this is what they're basing some things, some conclusions that they've drawn about you on. Okay? That you don't have nothing. You don't have no money. You don't have no wherewithal. You don't have like that. Okay. But at the same time, you're high priestess energy so you probably don't focus on the, materialism to the extent that this person does. Okay. I mean, that's all they know. That's all they think about. Money and material gain. Which is fine for them. But they just want to assume that you the same, that you in that energy too. And at the same time, this person, even if you were to entertain this person doesn't have anything to give you. They don't. You in this high priestess upright energy, this person is just obviously in foolish energy, very night energy, okay, all up in reverse. There's no give and take here with this person. Okay. And you know that. And I'm hearing like you're not interested. You're not interested in this person and their games, their shenanigans. Look. God damn it, I didn't even realize. I didn't have my glasses on. I was just laying the cards down with the lovers in reverse. Okay. They're not going to give you anything, even in the way of that. But honestly, I don't even think, it's not even about me saying that in this reading. I don't think you have any interest in this person in any way, shape, or form with laying down with them, working with nothing. Okay. I feel like this person has proven themselves to just be, they're silly. This person they don't have no love to give. And it's not about love in terms of a relationship with you, a romantic relationship with you. It just seems like they don't have any love to give, any love to offer to anyone. But that's not their interest anyway. They just want to stick it to you. This is what they're trying to figure out now, how to come in to woo you in the bed or wherever they want to stick it to you at. And take it as it resonates. Or open themselves up to, up to you at. Wherever. That's what they're thinking about now. This is who this person is. Okay. This person does not want to respect you. They don't want to give you any kind of, I don't know. It's not about fair treatment. Because this is just who and what they are. They're not going to change. But I don't think honestly, I don't, and maybe you do care. Maybe you know who it is, and maybe you're thinking, well, maybe they'll change, blah, blah, blah. But I don't get that energy here. I'm just saying, though, this is who this person is, and this is who they're going to stay. And they're going to be sorely disappointed and embarrassed if they think they're going to come to you here with some foolishness just to get you in the bed, just to prove that you ain't nobody. Yeah, so they can go around town and saying they ain't nobody, they ain't all that. I had them too. And by the time you get done, like, please, they're going to be highly embarrassed and feel foolish. I'm here to feel dumb, lazy, and silly. I don't even think this person has it in them to woo you in any kind of, like any kind of real way anyway. Take you out on dates. I mean, pursuit. Even because, back in the day, back in the day, men would even pursue you just for that. But a real pursuit. Just for that. This person here, they don't believe in that, and they're not going to do that. I'm just sensing a very arrogant energy who believes, okay, that they can just stick it to anybody, anytime, any way they want, okay, and you just gonna fall in line. Borderline rapist. Honestly, that's what the shit sounds like. I'm hearing this is who and what they are. That just would make them so happy if they could find themselves doing that to you. Here, let me see. Anything else here? And it's not so much to prove to others, because do people really give a fuck? No, this is about, they want to prove this to themselves, that you are not King of Cups in reverse. This person, King of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. This motherfucker is in reverse in every way imaginable. And honestly, I wouldn't even entertain this person with a conversation, because I kind of feel like by the time you get done telling this person, please, no, or whatever the case may be, or I see what you're up to, or whatever, this person may become very emotional out of embarrassment. Anything else? Let me see. Uh-oh. I did not mean for that to happen, but let me see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they I don't know, it's like a notch in their belt or something. They need just another notch in, they want this notch in their belt. But it's just like, it's just not going to be. It's not going to happen. And they don't want to walk away from this. Okay. They may be following you around the rest of your days. Look at this. This is the energy they in, devil energy. The person may be walking around the rest of their days. 90. Some goddamn where on a cane, still trying. How can I get there? How can I get it? How can I get in? Probably doing magic on you. Okay. Love. I'm hearing it. I just heard it. Casting love spells. Don't you want me spells? Come to me spells. I gotta have it spell. All this kind of shit. Okay. Trying to get you in their bedroom just to prove to themselves that you are not, who you say you are. That you're not that. Okay, that you ain't this Queen of Cups upright. Okay. A person who ain't in no cups energy at all. King of Cups in reverse, and here you are, a Queen of Cups upright, and a High Priestess, knowing the bullshit when you see it. I mean, and you know what? Honestly, the thing that's sad about this person, that the maturity level is so low that even if you were to say, "Yeah, I give you some," yeah, I have sex with you, they don't realize that it's still you in your strength and in your power, making the determination that this is what you want to do. And it has nothing to do with being low down and trifling and you ain't nobody. I mean, why is sex? Why does this person look at sex from such a dirty perspective? Like such a low down dirt. Probably they have some kind of religious indoctrination. Or maybe they have some kind of trauma, childhood trauma or something like that. Or maybe it doesn't have to be childhood, because sex is not a dirty thing. I understand people who look at sex like it's so filthy and so dirty and so nasty, but yet they doing it all over town, and they want to do. This person wants to do this to prove, want you to get you in the bed just to prove to the world. See, they ain't all that they had sex with me. That means what? You're an adult. Maybe they wanted to have sex with you. Why is that a bad thing? Why is that person to be looked at as low down? Oh, well, they mean they're a hoe. No, that means that they decided to have sex with you because they wanted to. That's what that means. This person has a very juvenile understanding of sexuality and sex. Well, I should just say not sexuality so much, because I don't know that, but of sex. It's not dirty, low down, and disgusting. It's called normal. But this person doesn't understand that. It's like a middle schooler or somebody like nowadays, somebody like in the 5th grade. Ooh, that mean they bad. Ooh. This person would be shocked if you were to say, I own myself, I own who I am, I own, my desires, and hell, yeah, you kind of you look good or whatever the case may be, sure. Or even if it's you're dying to have sex with me because you have something to prove, I'll give you some. Not going about your fucking business and leave me the fuck alone. You got what you wanted. I mean, and I don't mean in the sense of, well, they just won't leave me alone, so I just give them. No, you may just be like, yeah, I'm a high priestess. Shit, I know how to handle my shit. I'll give it to you. Okay? Now go deal with your fucking self. Tell the fucking world. Who cares? I'll tell them, yeah, it was great. I mean, come on. Anything else? Yeah, like I said, 6 of Cups, very juvenile. Very juvenile understanding here of sex. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Maybe hit the jackpot. No, this motherfucker will hit the jackpot if you do let him come near you. Okay. One way or the other, you're not, with 3 of Swords in reverse, you're not going to be heartbroken. 2 of Swords upright. I feel like you will be very much aware of yourself and what you're doing while this person trying to figure out some tricky dicky game that they can play. Hierophant upright. I don't know. What's the Hierophant upright here? Let's see. Lord, I just heard it'd be the best thing that they ever had or touched or got near. Something about this person's lack of understanding of a maturity level, obviously, of sex. And I'm here in the sexual process. This person is lost. Like this, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, like I said, it would probably be the best thing that ever happened to their fuck ass. But then, I don't know, you might end up with a fucking stalker. They be expecting you to call them. Come on back over. Come on, come on. I need you. That's what they think gonna happen. And the shit will turn around on their ass. Well, they'd be the one texting you and calling you all the time. Can't you come over? Can't I see you? Oh my God, that was the best shit. Yeah. Anyway, let's just from the Inner Garden Oracle. What do we have for the collective here? Look at this development. That's what this person needs. Okay, a focused mind is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Didn't I say you're very focused? All right, whatever. I certainly hope that resonated with somebody out there in the collective. All right. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. All right. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Hype my videos, y'all. Thank you. Peace.